let's just move on and talk about The Coast, which is like the one song where we had, like the one time we hit like an impasse with him where it was just about like a time signature thing.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when I was like trying to learn that song on like the drums, like how it had been demoed out. It was really tricky for me, and I didn't quite get it at first because I'm not like definitely not a classically trained musician, and because I don't read notation, and I don't write music. I just kind of like, when I learn something, I just sort of like memorize it, and I kind of memorize how I feel rather than like understanding the theory behind it.
Right.
You know, so when we started playing the Coast, the demo, and Greg's like, well, you look in the middle of the chorus, you got a measure of 5.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, it's 2 measures of 4, then a measure of 5. And I was like, I was like, I had just spent like a month in a really dark hole playing my drum set by myself along this song, just like memorizing how it feels.
Yeah,
and, like,
learning to guess.
Yeah,
right.
but he's like, after one listen, he's like, okay, so he's just kind of got like, he's just worked out like the beats and the measures, and I was just kind of like, oh right, I probably could have just learned that and just kind of counted it out, which I ended up doing the whole rest of the times we were playing it.
We hug the corners all alone on the way home, trying to find the saddest songs on the radio.
Well, that also was one of my favorite like songs that Joe had written from so long ago that it was an option for our last record, and I'm like kind of glad it didn't make it on that.
Really?
Yeah, it's got like the Zeppelin acoustic guitar riff thing.
It's cool because, that song is like, we kind of like rock out and it gets a little crazy towards the end, Yeah, and like it's a fucking rock song. Like I'm playing like some like heavy fucking rock drums in that song, And it'll be fun to figure out how we're gonna end that song live.